put these on manually though, because when you close the door,
Yeah, you're live.
yeah, I know. So, I love you.
I love you too. Make sure you turn those off.
Okay.
Where it says the joy is your strength, and it is what ministers to you. I can see it.
Hey, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, guys and gals. This is Brad Varnell from Infinite Crypto, and today is day 3 of 75 videos in 75 days. The title of today's video is, Are You Interested or Are You Committed? And folks, the reason I wanted to talk about this for a few minutes was so often in life, people don't understand the difference between being interested in something and being committed in something. I was listening to one of my favorite public speakers today, a guy named Ed Milet, that was talking to a gentleman that kind of described the difference between being interested and being committed when it comes to whatever it is in life that you're shooting for, whether you were looking to become have a successful band or be a professional athlete, or in our case, most of you that are watching this, are looking to create wealth, creating financial independence with cryptocurrency. And my question to you today is, are you interested or are you committed? And a lot of people, when they say, well, what's the difference? The difference between being interested and committed is when you're just interested, then obstacles and challenges, the things that are going to get in your way, will easily stop you. Where when you're committed, it doesn't matter what comes your way. You're going to bust through it. You're going to go over the top of it. You're going to go around it. You're going to make it happen. And, to give you an example, there's a lot of people that are interested in creating wealth in cryptocurrencies, but the first thing that they let stop them is getting the exchanges set up, learning how to transfer funds, getting MetaMask all ready to go. There's so much to learn in crypto. Someday there's going to be the ability to just buy crypto with the click of a button, and it's going to be safe, and it's going to be super easy. You're not going to have a big learning curve. It'll be kind of like buying stocks on Robinhood and that kind of thing. But by the time that it's like that, there's not going to be a whole lot of opportunity left anymore. So one of the reasons that crypto has the ability to 10x, 100x, 1000x your funds is because of the fact that so many people aren't committed. They're just interested. Another thing that gets in people's way very easily is they will not be able to afford to invest in crypto. So I talked about this a little bit last night. I know a lot of people that are getting ready to invest in crypto, that would like to invest in crypto, but they just don't have the funds. And they let that stop them instead of getting creative and learning from their mistakes in other areas of their life. And instead of being committed, if you're committed to getting rich in crypto, you're going to find the money, whether you got to sell something, whether you got to get a second job, whether you got to do a side hustle, whether you got to borrow some money from somebody, whatever. Where there's a will, there is a way. So folks, this is a short and sweet video. I wanted to talk about the differences here. They're minor. It might seem like minor differences, but little things will make the difference in the long run when it comes to your success in crypto. So folks, I recommend all of you that are watching this, if you're on the fence, if you don't know if you're just interested or if you're committed, ask yourself a couple of questions. People that are committed own some crypto. If you don't own any cryptocurrency yet, then you're not committed. You're still just interested. So if you want to get from interested to committed, go get yourself an account, get yourself an exchange, and start buying some cryptocurrency. The other thing, folks, that'll take you from interested to committed is really working on yourself. I don't know if it was Thomas Jefferson or George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, but one of those guys made a comment once that went something along the lines of, if I had 5 hours to chop down a tree with an axe, I would spend 4 hours sharpening the axe and 1 hour chopping down the tree. And unfortunately, it's human nature to do the exact opposite. Most people, if they've got 5 hours to chop down a tree, or in this case, you know, metaphorically, they spend all of their time trying to chop down the tree and no time working on themselves. Most people, you know, will really get offended when you tell them, hey, the thing that's standing between you and the success that you want to have is you. You know, most people out there are not excited about going and reading books like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, The Richest Man in Babylon, you know, like seven effective habits of leaders, and so on and so forth. I could name off, you know, dozens and dozens of books that I've read over the years. But the interesting thing is, so many people are very, very against that kind of thing. They think it's a bunch of hocus pocus, funky monkey, just, you know, like it ain't for them. And I'll tell you what, if you go talk to the 10 most successful people that you know, you go find anybody that's a multi-millionaire, and I will bet you dollars to donut holes that they have, almost 100% of them have read books like Think and Grow Rich. They've read How to Win Friends and Influence People, and they've developed their mind to think like rich people, because the biggest difference between rich people and poor people is the way they think. That's the other thing that poor people don't understand. Poor people think that the reason that rich people are rich and poor people are poor is just because of luck, or because of greed, or they were just born into the right place. And poor people never take responsibility for where they're at. One of the hugest, biggest differences between rich people and poor people is rich people spend their money on assets, and then they live off of what's left over. Poor people spend all of their money, and then if they have any left over, they'll buy some assets. Most poor people never have any left over, but it's a shift in thinking. Rich people always buy assets and look at how they can create assets with their money first, and then they spend what's left. So folks, this was kind of a short and sweet video. Hope you guys got a little bit of value out of it. I am looking to forward to the Blockspace video. The BLS token video is almost done and will hopefully be out tomorrow. And with that, folks, God bless. I hope you have a great night. Take care, and we will see you soon, hopefully tomorrow. Take care.
From the basis of